All right, so I posted recently about how to do, or that I did these 4 boxes to help customers figure out how to sign stuff. And a lot of you said that you'd like to do the same thing. So this video is going to be about that. We're going to change a couple of things up here so that this is a little more apparent because on mobile, I believe it's collapsed. And so we need them to know to click that to expand it, which they shouldn't have to. They should ideally scroll to the bottom here, click here, and be taken to the box. That's what the idea is. Um, and then yeah, and then we'll put these boxes in. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to settings, pages and templates, and we're going to come down to your contract page. Now I have 2 page groups. I've already done one, so I'm not going to adjust it. I'm going to come down to this one. Contract page group, and now we're here. Contract page. So the first thing we're going to do is this right here, where we're going to make it a little more easy to understand. So we're going to, whenever they already signed it, we're going to have this say signed. Haven't signed it, I want them to click to expand and e-sign. All right, so now that I've done that, that's going to change my this here. See how that says click here to expand and e-sign? Yep, that's what it's going to do. All right, now we're going to do the fun part, putting the boxes in. You have to follow real close because there's code involved, and it's very important that you get it right. So the first thing you're going to do, let me go back, is you're going to come down here and you're going to highlight these little tildes and empty. This just helps you get to the first spot super quick. So we're going to come here, click the code view, and it takes you right to it. So you got the there. Now everything we do is inside this collapse in sign online deal. So we're going to start right after that. Put section. It's important that it's section. I believe it's important because I've done this once before with a different deal and it didn't work so well, but section it seems to. So section, we're going to style it equals, make sure you're getting every one of these, pause it if you need to. We're going to go border equals 1 pixel solid black. Oops. Semicolon. I want to do padding is 3 pixels and margin bottom is 3 pixels. It's important to put this little quotation mark at the beginning and end of the style deal. All right, so since I did it just before the little tildes, I'm going to come down here to just after the tildes here, because that's all one expression, and we're going to close it off by doing a / section. All right, so now we have section 1 is done. We're going to come in here. We're going to do, we'll come back and do that later. Now we're going to highlight this because every section is going to look the same. Section. We're going to come after the first section, push enter, and paste it. So now we have section 1. So we're going to find this. I put it on here by putting my cursor right on the end of div, scroll straight down till I get to that same deal, go after it, and close section. Enter section. We're going to come down here to after the input. Because we have label, we're going input. We're going to just put close section. Okay, not just any input. Okay, not this input, but the input that says signature data, hidden, value, like that. We're going to come just before button, add it, and then just after button. And once we do that, we should have no red where the green is at. Okay, so now we're going to check it. So we'll come back up here to code view, come back to the regular, and now you see I have the 4 boxes. For some reason, I didn't get the margin. Margin bottom. Oh, helps if you spell correctly. This is the picky part of code. You have to get everything exactly right. Otherwise, it can really mess it up or not portray what you want. So let's come down here. There, now I have a gap between each one. Okay, so now I want to go through, and we're just going to put 1 of 2, 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4. So we're going to come back up here. I'm going to start here and put font style equals size 12 pixel. 1 of 4. I'm going to take that. I'm going to paste it right after the after each section. I'm going to change this to 2. 3, 4. See, I'm right after this opening section deal. All right. So now we can come back up here and look at it. So I have 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, 4 of 4. I want 3 of 4 to be above 1, so I'm going to highlight this here and come back up here. I'm going to take that whole section, right? We're going to do that section. Control C copies it, delete it, find 1 of, back here. I want to be before that, so I'm putting it before. I enter, go back up, paste it. All right, it's important that you do this whole section here. All right, we'll come back up. And now I got 1, we're going to rename it. 2, 3. Save. So now I have my 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what I don't like is I don't like these buttons being next to 4 of 4. Look at that, I missed the F's. So we'll go back and fix that. But I don't like that space there, so I'm going to highlight it. Right after font, I'm going to put B, that's a break. Now I can come in. Now 4, 4, there, boom. See, 1 of 4, they check, sign, whatever, and there we go. Yeah, so now we have this section, looks fantastic. It'll end up looking just like this. If you want to, we can come back in here. And some people may want to do this. I don't know. It depends on how colorful you like your stuff. We go 1, 4. We're going to come back to the section. You can go background, color, orange. Okay, so we do background color orange. We're going to highlight that, copy it, come down to this next section. We're going to put it after in the section style, okay? But we're yellow, green. If you'll notice, I'm finding the section here, putting it at the end of the section. Blue. Ideally, you're going to use RGB values so that you can do transparencies. But we're just going to go how that looks. I'm not going to teach you all that stuff. Hey, when that happens. See that? Now I got to save it. I click through too fast. Now I have orange, yellow, green, blue. Boom. Steps. Helps it stand out a little bit. You can even do transparency. So let's say you want to do transparencies. You can say, open up Gemini or ChatGPT and say, what is the RGB value for orange with a 0.5 So we're going to go like this and, whoops, copy that, RGB. This is showing you what you need to, okay? But I'm curious what this looks like, so I'm going to do it real quick. You guys can just follow along. RGB, orange. Replacing the word yellow with this RGB value. So now it's a little transparent. You can save that. I would probably not be that transparent. I would probably go, I don't know. Let's just, I don't know which way to go. My eyes are finding this stuff pretty fast because I do it all the time. Ooh, not 7. It's the wrong direction. Yeah, super light. I would probably even go lighter than that if I was going to do colors. You could, let's just do this. This is what I like doing. This is what gets me where I'm going, is messing around like this. So we'll just say 0 pixels. No border. Yeah, something like that. So now I have these orange boxes, or colored boxes there. So tons of stuff you can do with that. Let me know if you have any other questions, or if you mess something up. If you mess something up, you can always come up here and hit this revisions and go back and start over. It's easier to start over because you go back to the beginning. If you know what you're doing when you save each of these, you can go back to one of these. I generally have to start over because I make so many changes. I'm like, I'll just start over and refix all of it. But I've already done it once, so I can figure it out. So, yep. Let me know what you think.